loves. It's me, Love Jones. Know why I want to pull from my villain deck right now. Feel like I've had to play the villain right here for so long, when the truth is, that's not me. You got a whole family full of villains around here. Y'all ever seen when one family take a whole city of people down? One person and their lies and their jealousy will take a whole city of people down. Imagine that. 10 of Cups. It's a whole family. Whole family. Justice. Justice kept coming out last night in reverse. It's coming out today in the upright. Somebody's about to receive justice for something that was done. Some other people may be drowning in their emotions because of what they done. 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups, 10 of Cups, y'all. Knight of Wands. Don't she look like she going crazy? Take note of that purple hair right there, y'all. Take note of that purple hair. I've been saying a lot of stuff about people with the colorful hair around this thing. How they be in everything. Your car, and banks, and stores that you go into. And making sure they stay watching the money. Money that's not theirs. You got people who are in their emotions here. Have to take a whole city of people down from lying and stealing. Money that doesn't belong to them. For bribing people with your money. Bribing people with money that doesn't belong to them. You see that symbol in the back right there? It's a money sign. It's driving them crazy. Just drove them crazy. To know that you was about to get some money and you were able to continue doing things and living a life that they want to live that they couldn't live. So what they do? Try to steal it from you. Try to make sure you are nothing and have nobody because they was too worried about what you were capable of getting. And so they take a whole city of people down, bribing them to do things, making them think they were going to get away with it. When people don't realize who they coming up against, when people just used to lying, stealing, and doing magic, don't this look like a little witch? When people just used to lying, stealing, and doing magic to cover it up, they don't take the chance to figure out who it is they're doing it on. Because after they've gotten away with it for so long, they feel like they're going to keep getting away with it. They probably had never met somebody that was so close to God. They probably hadn't met somebody who know how to use the name Jesus. Who finds value in the name Jesus. They ain't never met nobody like that. And so they never met anybody that their magic couldn't really work on. But when they realizing the devil is the author of confusion, and so that's immediately what they start trying to do, confuse people, spread lies, gossip, tell rumors. Because when that black magic isn't working, then the spell work has to work. 440 I just seen on the phone. Somebody's protected, and it ain't these people here. Are wearing protection. You're wearing the armor of God. You're protected by his name. You're protected by that name, Jesus. You are protected by the blood of Jesus. You are covered in his blood. That's something they couldn't come up against. Something that they couldn't figure out why they couldn't come up against it. They couldn't figure out why you carry the energy that you carry, but they wanted it. They wanted the energy and they wanted your money. Because how dare you have that energy? That's one level of attraction, and then you're going to have the money too. That's a level of power and a level of attraction. That's going to allow you to be able to walk it like you're talking. Because the money gets people attention. And that's what they wanted. They wanted to be that. They wanted to be that in which you are, but they didn't want to do the work for themselves because they're used to doing the magic. It's driving them crazy. And it's all about the money. Money that's about to come back to you. These people are all in their emotions now. Because they never imagined that there would be a justice system who's actually upright. They never imagined that it would be a justice system who actually did their job that they couldn't pay off. They never imagined it would be a justice system that wasn't on their side because they have so many family and so many friends who are attached to the community and everything in the community. They've been here all their lives. They got people in everywhere. The courthouses, the police departments in every city around you, in the stores and in the banks. Judges, attorneys. Nobodies. Mechanics. Friends. They could just pay off to do things. They never imagined that there would be a justice system and an upright. They never imagined these scales would be balanced. They're all in their emotions now. All because they were jealous and envious, wanted to be something that they couldn't be because they never put the work in. You got this King of Wands in reverse right here. King of Wands could have had something to do with this. No, in reverse, it's a dirty, evil person. It's so funny. So this King of Wands could be a woman or a man, could be a fire sign, doesn't have to be. It could just be the energy that they are in, this fire energy right here. I don't know if y'all seen the cartoon Aladdin. But Jafar, he played a kiss butt. He was kissing butt the whole time. He wasn't in power. He wanted to be in power. He was the right-hand man to somebody, which reminds me of that prayer that I be reading all the time. I think it's Psalms 59, where it says, appoint an enemy as his right-hand man. This was the right-hand man of the Sultan right here. If you've ever watched Aladdin. He did whatever he was told, but the whole time he was always plotting on him. He was always trying to figure out what it was that he can get. Somebody's right-hand person probably snitched on them. Somebody's right-hand person has probably been plotting on them to see what it is they can take, what it is they can get from the situation. See this wand right here? So what they were fighting so hard to get his hands on, because this right here allowed him to be able to control everybody. It's a person in reverse. So not only do they have the control over people, they're doing black magic over people. Being able to control what they do, how they see things. But they're pure evil, y'all. This is an evil person right here. It's a manipulative person. This is a vindictive person. Felt like they can get away by just doing spell work over people. Lying on people. I don't know if y'all remember the cartoon. Jasmine, he wasn't quite able to do that spell work over. He wanted Jasmine to be so in love with him that she wouldn't run off and be with Aladdin, that she wouldn't want anything but him. And at first he took her hostage as a slave. Then he tried to do the spell work on her using the wand right here. But it didn't work. She just pretended as if it worked, y'all. She went along with it. She went along with it to give Aladdin a chance to do what he had to do to save her. So she pretended to be. She pretended to be exactly what he was doing the spell work for. I feel like somebody could have set somebody up here. And they thought that it was working because of all the magic, all the spell work that they were doing. But this is going to backfire. Just like him stealing that lamp backfired. Just like he used this wand right here to try to do some magic over the Sultan. So the Sultan would volunteer to give up his daughter due to spell work. And at the end of the movie, it all backfired. It all backfired on him. This is someone who thought they were getting away with something. They thought they could get away with it by doing magic over people, by putting people under spells and in trances to make them feel in whatever way he wanted them to, because he just wanted to control the Sultan. He wanted the Sultan's money. He wanted Jasmine as his wife. And he wanted Aladdin gone, because that's who Jasmine was in love with. You know what else I see in this now that I'm looking at it? Remember I just told you that money symbol? Oh man. Look, I shuffled the other cards back in here, but the card I just showed you with the witch on it, it's that same money symbol, y'all. It's about the money. It's about control. It's about power. Somebody wanted someone's money, and they wanted somebody's person, be it male or female. Money. If it ain't about the money, imagine that, y'all. Imagine that. Knight of Cups. It's either a young person or it could be a man who's just in and out. This man is all about his body, all about showing off. It could be a woman, all about showing off. Maybe using their body to get what they can get. Look how he's posing here, showing you what he has. This could be a person who did money like that. Maybe they like to pose and use their money and use their body to try to get what it is they want. Maybe they were used to being able to do that. Maybe they were used to, if it was a woman, sleeping with you, using her money to have what she wants. Maybe she didn't have any money left. Maybe that's why she did what she did. This was a man. Maybe he was used to using his good looks to have people all emotional. Using his good looks or maybe his money to do what it is that he was doing. Just came out here. This is the uncle. What is his name? Scar. The uncle. Everybody's coming for the uncle now. Everybody realized what it is that Scar done. Everybody's coming for this uncle now because they realize how much chaos, confusion they've started in the city of people. How much spell work was being done over people to just get their way. In this case, he didn't do any black magic. Scar just used spell work. Your mouth, things you say is a spell. You have justice coming in the upright. There it is. Justice in the upright. Because everybody's realizing, you see all these swords coming at him now. Everybody's realizing what it is that happened. Everybody's realizing how they were set up. How they were brought into something that they shouldn't have never been in. How they believed what it is that Scar was saying. But Scar is the one that brought the whole city down. He ran off the person who was doing good things and brought the city down by doing bad things, dirty things, malicious things. Everybody's realizing that. You see all those swords pointed his way, and you see his facial expression. It's like, what did I do? And I thought I put these cards up, but that's that money symbol I was talking about, that S. It's behind them. King of Cups here. Y'all, if it ain't about the money, I don't know what it's about. It's about money. So these could be men or women, men and women here. Remember, it's a whole city of people working together. So people could have had spell work done over them, black magic. People could have been told a lot of lies. People could have been bribed with the money or the potential of receiving some type of money. You see what he has here? This is a map. I don't know why I'm getting peg leg. I don't see any legs on here, but I'm getting peg leg. But as you can see, he's missing a hand. He has a hook as an arm. Captain Hook type of person. Take it how it resonates. This map right here, X marks the spot. He's looking for a treasure. He's looking for money. X marks the spot. Someone's ex could have even had something to do with this. Someone's ex could have played a lot of roles in this. Could have played a very big part in being able to captivate the city in a way that he was able to use them for his negativity. And so, like I said, a whole city of people is being brought down, and it really comes down to one person who was able to tell a lot of lies, to manipulate people, to make people see things his way. And all he did was this. He did what Scar did. He brought down a lot of people. He tore up the whole city. He made people look stupid. He ran away the person that was there to help the city. He ran away the person that would have been doing good things, so he was able to use the money and the people to his advantage to do the bad things. And that's exactly what he did. And so if you were a clout chasing person, if you just did stuff for money, then you probably fell under his spell. You probably fell right into the arms of the person who was manipulative. And so therefore you could be being brought down as well. Because there is judgment here. Judgment in the upright. It's not reversed like it was last night. Imagine that. Five of Swords here. Somebody wanted the spotlight. Maybe the light was being shined on someone else. Someone else had the spotlight. They didn't feel like that person should have had the spotlight on them. They wanted to be seen in that light. And so they did some stuff. 12:12 on the clock. Number could be significant for someone. Somebody's birthday could be December 12th. Somebody wanted your shine. They wanted to be seen in a light that you were seen in, and so they did a bunch of manipulative things behind the scene in order to persuade people to join their team. Spreading rumors, telling lies, having people look at you in a certain way, paying people off to treat you a certain way, doing spell work over people to have them react a certain way. A scar here, it could be somebody's uncle, doesn't have to be. It's King of Swords, king, queens are it's just energy when you're using these cards, so it can be a man or a woman. Take it how it resonates, y'all. You got the Seven of Cups here. And then there's Temperance right behind it. Someone could be an Earth Angel. Someone could be a Sagittarius. Somebody's uncle could be a Sagittarius. They could have helped contribute to this. Somebody could have worked with a Sagittarius or worked with someone's uncle to do something. There was a lot of hands on this, y'all. And so at the end of the day, a lot of people work together to do this. Whatever this is, a lot of people work together to do it. It was a lot of hands in it. But again, it's giving me money. I've seen money in these cards so many times. So many times. I was about to do something, but don't worry about it. Emperor here. Somebody could be an emperor. Coming in to do something, coming in to change something. You got this Queen of Swords here. Could have played a role in something. This Queen of Swords almost looked like she was dictating stuff. Calling a show right here. Looked like she had a whole If this is not a list of stuff she wanted done, it may have been a list of people to do it to. This green pendant right here. Someone could have been a Leo. That green is the birthstone of a Leo. Who is this, y'all? Is this Cinderella's evil stepmother? Who is this? I don't know. Maybe somebody could leave it in the comments. Ten of Swords. It's a major betrayal for someone. Major betrayal. And this, they had the whole city working with them. The whole city. A lot of people. Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords. And working with the moon. Secrets. A lot of secrets in the city. Moon magic being done. Scorpio could have been involved. Queen of Swords is an air sign. Doesn't have to be. Could just be the energy that they're in. That cutthroat type of energy that they're in. That say anything out of their mouth type of energy that they're in. This was a major betrayal for someone. And they had the whole city included in it. And they paid off a lot of people to do certain things. Be certain things. So funny. I just looked down. I haven't pulled anything from these cards yet, but this was on the top of the deck. Moon phases. And somebody was working with the moon, doing moon magic. Identity theft right behind it. I was right behind this identity theft. Travel. So somebody could have been doing identity theft on you, telling lies on you, manipulating things around you, stealing money, and traveling with it. So if you've seen a lot of people traveling where you maybe didn't before, this is why. It's so funny. This is what I was just sitting up thinking about. People steal your money and then they go travel with it. They do things that they hadn't thought about before, couldn't do before, couldn't afford to do before. Moon phases. Doing moon magic to help make it easier to steal your identity, to help make it easier to steal your money. Then they go travel with it. International travel. Could be doing some domestic travel, going to different states. But somebody's definitely traveling internationally and they're using money that was yours. Airplane, boats that they're on. They're using money that belonged to you. Whether that's the bribe money that they took to make certain things happen, or whether whether they was the right-hand person working together with. They were working together either way it goes. So, I mean, however it goes, people were working together here. People took bribes to work with this person, this main person, and this is what they were doing. Identity theft and stealing someone's money. It's the 9 of coins here. It says 8. Yeah, this 8 of coins. Eight of Coins. Somebody could have been working hard to do something. They were hard at work to do something. Up to three people could have been the main people. I just seen 30 on the phone. 33 could have a lot to do with something. Threes could have a lot. Threes. Could have been up to three people doing something. Threes could have been significant. Three people could have been the main culprits of this. Three people could have been the masterminds of this plan. Three people. Of course, they got a lot of other people involved in the city, but three main people were the masterminds of this plan to steal someone's identity, to take someone's money away from them. Three people, y'all. They masterminded this, and they paid a lot of people to do their dirty work around the city. Y'all know what these are right here. These were the laughing hyenas on Lion King. The ones that thought everything was funny. The ones that thought everything that was the most inappropriate was funny. This wasn't like comedy show, like comedy hour. These were the ones who were laughing at people's downfall. 12/22 could be significant. December 22nd be somebody's birthday. Luxor here. Something could have happened at a hotel. Someone could be using some type of Egyptian magic. They got a whole city of people involved to steal someone's identity. They wanted to be something they could not be, and they wanted someone's money. They didn't want them to have it, that's for sure. Two of Cups here. It's typically like conversation, like exchanging something, two people talking. Two of Cups could also be some type of love between something. Two of Cups could be family. It's blood in that cups. Two of Cups could be family members. Could be their family that they work with. Could have been somebody and their uncle that they work with. They could have worked with people in your family. Again, it was three masterminds to this, but there was a whole lot of other people, y'all, working. There's a whole lot of other people that put their hands on this. Earth sign. Somebody could be an earth sign. A lot of other people put their hands to this. See, spiritual awakening. After somebody did whatever it is they did, music, someone could be in music, radio, they could make music, rap, sing. After somebody did whatever it is that they done, they went through some type of spiritual awakening. And so they might be realizing what it is they done. They could be realizing a wrong and all the trouble that they've caused here. They could know what they did wrong and they could want to change it. And this is what it all stems from, y'all. Jealousy. This is what it all comes from right here. Someone was jealous of the attention that someone had, the light that was being shined on them, maybe the light that they were shining from the inside out. They were jealous of the attention, and it looks like they seen where someone had the potential to get money, maybe from something that they were doing, maybe from something they were left, but they stole this person's identity and decided that they were going to take that. They were going to take the attention and the money off of this person. Can't make it up, y'all. Copycat, imitation, catfish. It's so funny because over the last 2 years, I've had a lot of people imitating me. A lot of people imitating my energy. A lot of people taking things that I've thought of and trying to produce it themselves. A lot of people here. A lot of people have made money off of my downfall, so to speak. A lot of people have came up from where I've been pushed down. A lot of people have came up off of my oppression. I just seen white. Somebody could be white. White could be someone's last name. White could just mean purification. Someone could be an alcoholic. Maybe someone drinks a lot. They do some kind of drugs. We got white right here again. Healing, purification, protection. Like I said, it could also be someone's color. It could be somebody's last name. You got nervous system disorders here. Somebody's nervous about whatever it is. They're nervous probably about this coming to an end. They're nervous probably about this justice in the upright because somebody's putting their foot down. Somebody's not working with these people. If they have people that work in your local police department, it's somebody who's higher than that local police department that's over this case, that are looking into what's going on. And whatever they done, it's about to be exposed. Again, someone could do drugs. Someone could be on some type of drugs. We got LSD, pain pills, cocaine, ice, fentanyl. Someone could be on some type of drugs here. Someone could also know astrology. And so, with this astrology here, they would know your movements. They would know things about your past. It's past, present, and future. You can use astrology for a lot of different things. But if they know astrology, they know things that happened to you in your past. They could be using those things against you to get into your mind, to cause some type of mental anguish, to make you repeat the past over and over and over again. They can know your forward movements. And so they're able to cut things off. If you wonder why it seems like people are in places that you don't even know where you're going to be before you just go and they're already there. The watchers, the eyes that are everywhere, they're using astrology. They know your moves. They know what you're going to make. They know what you're destined to have. And so if someone looked into your life and seen that you would do this fame, this fortune that was coming for you, could be a husband, could be a wife that was coming in to you, they did whatever they can do to try to stop that. They don't want you to have it, and it all stems from jealousy. They don't want you to have that husband or wife that you had coming in. They didn't want you to have that relationship. They didn't want you to have that money that you had coming in for you. They didn't want you to be able to create the things that you create. They didn't want you to have that fame that you were probably going to have. And you're still going to have it all. Because what God has in store for you, can't no man stop. And that's why I say I don't think they realized with all the magic and the spell work that they were doing at the beginning, that they were doing this on a person of God. They wasn't doing it just on anybody. Not just a regular person who talks a lot about God but don't really mean it. They don't have a relationship with them. And so those people are easy to manipulate. They're easy to do black magic over. They didn't realize that they were dealing with the person who didn't just talk it, who really has a connection, who really has a relationship with the Most High. They didn't realize that they were going in and trying to cut off God's promise. They didn't realize that they were trying to play the hand of God. Mayor or governor could have something to do with this. If you got a whole city of people working against somebody, and if nothing else, the mayor or governor could have known very well what was happening. You could have some type of unexpected income coming because of this. Right behind it, trying to stop your money. They did not want you to have this success, that they looked into your life. This is why you don't look into other people's lives. This is why you don't try to read other people's Akashic records, especially when you know you can't handle yourself. You see what somebody else has destined for them and you get jealous. You get mad. You want it for yourself and you start doing stupid things. And then you don't realize the only people's lives you are shaping is your own. I like to say when it comes down to Akashic records, it's like reading, writing, arithmetic. You can read it, but if you know the truth, you're continuously writing them. So you can always reshape your own. Just like you went out the way to use magic to reshape somebody else's, you're reshaping your own. So this was all about trying to stop someone's money, trying to stop someone's forward movement, trying to stop their success. And they used a whole city of people to do it. Says you'll win that race that you didn't know you were running, because everything was done behind your back. These people are cowards. They wouldn't even show their faces. They did everything behind your back. So you probably was stuck trying to figure out what's going on, why your life had stopped, why it got to this standstill all of a sudden. Why people seem to not like you all of a sudden when you've done nothing to them. Why people were going out their way to try to imitate you all of a sudden. Why did it seem like so many people were involved in your business? This is why. This was done purposely. You are a winner. And don't let whatever it is they tell you, whatever it is they're doing around you, make you think otherwise. The unexpected income is probably coming in the near future. And you probably have someone coming in the near future too. Maybe you're going to have to change the way that you eat. Maybe you'll be changing the way someone else eats. I'm going to end it there. I ain't going to say nothing else. Yeah, I'm going to end it there. Yeah, 42 minutes, y'all. I'm going to end it here. I'll be back.